Hello everyone, I have a quick tutorial for you today. Please excuse my voice. I've had the flu for about a week and a half and I'm starting to feel a lot better. It just sounds really bad and I still have my cough, but so please excuse my voice. So this is a request that I got for this hot cocoa holder that I did last year in one of my Candy Cane Lane series. And I'll have that video in the description box below, as well as plus all the dimensions for all the paper that I'm using here. Of course, you need the hot cocoa. Here's some of the hot cocoa, and then Andy's mints that you can melt in the hot cocoa. So let's get started. So technically it's a tag holder, and she wanted to know how I made it. Now, my other one, I did not add the side panels. Like I'm going to do here. So you can either leave the side panels off and just glue it down. So you don't have to do the side panels if you don't want. When I did my Candy Cane Lane series, this is the actual way that I did it. So I'm going to show you two different options here for the hot cocoa tag, okay? So this one is measured at 11 by 4 3/8, and then I scored it right here at 3 3/4 inches, and then I just folded it up, and then I just adhered the two ends here. Before you adhere it, I have two different punches here. I have this one, and then I also have this one, and these are from Stampin' Up. So I want to do this one here. Punch right there. Add your hot chocolate. And this will be adhered down on the edges, okay? And then what I did was I used, this is a little bit bigger than the one that I had before, like that, okay? And then you would adhere the edges here. So that is one way that you can do this. If you're going to have a hot cocoa packet, or you could even have like, you know, those brownie in a mug packets in here. So I just made it a little bit more dimensional for this. And so let's start with the dimensions. So the cardstock, which is this one piece right here, you're going to need an 11 3/4 inch by 4 1/2 inch cardstock. You're going to score it at 4 1/8 and 4 1/2. And then the side panels like this, so you're going to need 2 of those, okay? And you're going to cut those at 4 by 3 inches, then you're going to score every 1/2 inch. I will have these dimensions in the drop box below as well, okay? And these 2 panels here, if you're interested, this is, I'm calling these the inner panels. So the green one is 6 3/4 by 4 1/4. Red one is 6 1/2 by 3 7/8, and then these two sizes here, 3 3/4 by 4 1/8, and then 4 inches by 3 3/8. Okay, this panel, this is the 4 by 3, and you're scoring this every 1/2 inch, and then you're just going to mountain and valley fold that like so. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing with the other panel. Okay. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my corner rounder. I'm going to round the corners up here. You don't have to do this part. I just think it looks better. And then we can punch a hole here for the tag later and then add some ribbon. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to punch it about right here. I just punched out a little hole right there, and that's going to go for my mint to go inside. Okay, so we're just going to adhere the inside of the flaps here. Before we adhere the side panels, and I guess it's too late now. I was going to round the corners up here, but I forgot, and it's too late now. So we're just going to adhere it down. I'm going to do that. Does that look silly? We're going to just leave it. Okay, and then we're going to add this one right here. Before I lay these down, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this as my guide, and I'm going to punch it out one more time, like so. And then I'm going to do that one more time, because you can't punch through 3 pieces of paper. So you just have to be perfect. And punch through that one. Let's adhere these down real quick. Oops. Okay, now let's add the side panels. And then we can add the chocolate inside. And the mint. There's that. You can punch a hole here at the top, add some ribbon. You can wrap some ribbon around here if you wanted to, right there. Which I think that's what I would do. I think I would add some ribbon or twine around here. Do I have any twine? I think that would be really cute, just as a little added touch. And then you could add your hole with some ribbon here at the top. Also add a tag and embellish as you wish. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, and then here at the top I added some twine and this snowflake veneer. Really pretty. Then down here I just added some twine around the sides here. The back. And then this really pretty flag banner that says Happy Holidays. So it's all finished. Really simple. You could still add like a little tag there, or on the back you could do your to and from and then write your little message back here. So I've been planning this for quite some time and I haven't had a chance to do it yet. So coming up, I'm not sure if it's going to be in the next video, but definitely in the month of December, I plan on doing a couple color with me videos. I haven't colored in years. My very first video was a color with me water brush coloring video, and I kind of want to try that again. I'll show you these 2 samples, and they're pretty sad samples, but I'm going to show them to you anyways using the real brush pens. So this is one of the videos that we're going to do. So here are some of the water brush pens, really pretty colors. I'm also going to do a review on the products that I share with you and let you know what I think of them. Actually, I got this as a gift for my daughter back in August. She let me borrow them for this video, so these are actually hers. She's an artist, and she very kindly let me borrow them for this video, and this is the other one that we're going to try, and this is what that looks like. We are going to play with these ones as well in the second video. I don't know which video it's going to be. It will be sometime this month. I haven't done this in years, so I just kind of play with them for a minute to kind of get a feel for them. I'm not very good at it yet. So using the Arteza brushes here, this is kind of what I did, and it's not very good. The embossing, the first thing I did was I used my gold embossing powder to stamp out the image, and then some of it didn't quite emboss all the way through, so it doesn't look as good in some places. This was just kind of me trying a different technique just for fun, and it's the first time I've used these brushes, but we're going to do some together and then in another video. I just went, and then here at the top I used a darker blue with the lighter blue, and then used my Arteza water brush here to blend it in. The same thing with the mittens here, and then over here with the says hearts, just added some glitter in the hearts here, which doesn't really look that good, but and then it didn't, when I embossed with the gold, it didn't quite get the perfect embossing in some areas, but I just kind of played around. And then here at the top I used some of my Martha Stewart glitter, and I added that to the mittens here at the top, and some of the snowflakes here. Don't know if you can really see that, but you can kind of see the glitter. So I've been trying some different techniques. With this one, I played with, now down here I totally messed up, but this is my first time using these. So these are just sneak peeks. I really liked how this one went on. It kind of gave more like a chalk look to everything. Down here it looks horrible because I touched it before it was completely dry, and I like moved it. So anyways, I added some glitter to the hearts here, and then again, don't know if you can see the glitter, but I added some glitter just to the tips of the mittens, and then a little bit here in the snowflakes. Then I added two different colors. It's like a turquoise blue and then a regular blue there. I like having the two tones, and then here again 2 tones, but it doesn't look very good because I totally smeared it with my hands, and then 2 tones there. In between using these, you would want to dry with your heat tool or your heat gun. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye.